Hi people, this is Gio of Aroundtable in Gio's Real World, and today I'll be talking about Out Avengers, and it's the writer is Derek Laundry, artist. That's why had to buy this one, right? Greg Land, and colorist, same one as Predator. I did a podcast before, which I find, and I give him a compliment, and not knowing that he's here again, Frank Diamata, and this is one of the covers. Yes, look how good he makes it look. He makes it look realistic. It's amazing. All right? Now, storyline, I liked it. I really okay. The artist, the creative team was amazing, but it's kind of like the stories. Each issue has a storyline, and it's like each one of them has a question. Goes there doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Because how can we remember this? How can we remember that? So they don't know if it's a hallucination or are they captured and somebody's trying to infiltrate one of their brains to get more information. Is it an alien race? Is it another villain? So you're going with the flow and you're wondering did AIM capture the Avengers or they're trying to so you figure out it's like okay automatically these storylines are probably made up and then they try to say and then after certain issues says no it's not, it's a real world, who's able to do these things, or is it a real world, is it an illusion or no like so it's well done. So at a certain point you're going with it, and then when I was like near the 3 or 4 or whatever, then we're saying like the next it's coming out a new mini series of the Avengers. Yeah, I'm gonna spoiler, but you know that the Avengers Beyond. So I automatically clicked. Holy cow! Probably this is connected to Beyond. Yeah, spoiler alert. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing besides that. If you don't get it right away, guys, as soon as I see that title, Avengers Beyond, I figured out automatically who what it was. It wasn't a virtual reality. It wasn't that they were hypnotized or whatever, because there's also that little factor. But the storyline, look, I enjoyed it, and I'm already bought the Avengers Beyond. I have number issue 3, so I'm looking forward to read the whole thing 1 to 5 one shot. Now, it's a real buy for me. I mean, its story is basically well done, visual wise it's really feel realistic kind of sense, you know? And talking about that, since we're talking about the Gregland, if you guys never ever read The Ultimate Power 1 to 9 with Gregland as an artist, ugh, buy it. Hardcover. If you get in the cheapo list, go for it, cheapo. Because this is personally, it's about there's a Fantastic Four in there, there's the Avengers, and these two are going against Squadron Supreme. Now, Squadron Supreme, but these are Squadron Supreme, the good Squadron Supreme, because it's good and bad, right? And you know Squadron Supreme is basically based on the Justice League. You know they say who's stronger, Thor, Superman, and this and this. Well, in this one here, it kind of, and I agree with them, it acknowledges who's stronger, okay? And the thing is, you have to read one thing, okay? Even though Thor is able to go one on one, a Hyperon, and everything, the reason they had to go through the dimension, all the team cannot communicate to each other that great. So teamwork, they're off, okay? And also their powers are scrambled, which means they're not at their power. So automatically it reveals. And I'll make it simple before I let you guys off. Thor, give or take, as a war machine, he's like the Apache helicopter. Okay, he's very fast. He's full of weapon and this and that, and he flies, but he needs a hammer. Without the hammer, he cannot fly. He lands on the floor. There you go. Right? Superman, yes, he's a jet plane. Okay, he can fly from point A to point B, no problem. He has the weapon, and I don't know about you, but I'll put my money on a jet plane over a helicopter. Okay, and for my opinion, Silver Surfer, yeah, he's a spaceship fighter. So no way. That's my opinion. Okay, 1 on 1. If they don't both each other, facing each other. Okay, surprise attack. It's who gets the surprise, right? But on 1 on 1, jet plane will always beat the helicopter, and 1 on 1, the space fighter will always defeat the jet plane. Yeah, Silver Surfer for me. And the other thing I've seen on the internet and everything, Gladiator against Superman. Gladiator. You know why? I'll tell you why. Gladiator is a war machine. He's like Superman training to be the Punisher of the universe. So, or even Batman kind of sense. So this guy is he's a war. So you're not gonna take a guy like Superman. He's a nice clean fighter. Well, you have Gladiator. Yes, he's a well-oiled killing machine. Point finale. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the comic book, but that's Greg Land's fault. He makes me go crazy because most storylines that he draws. I don't know if he does it on purpose. He's very selective or whatever. The stories are always what turns me on. It's very realistic as a comic book. You know, it's not very off like I need a lollipop and a chocolate milk and an apple pie. No, his is very like rib steak and a nice beer and fries on the side. My kind of food, huh? So that's it, guys. Amazing read. Well, as I told you, I already bought the next series. So that's it. Gio out. Ciao, guys.